Well, if you thought Chewbacca had anger issues, wait till you meet this guy. Prepare for launch. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Luna Figs, coming to you once again from the Nerd Den, located high atop Luna Base. And today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series Krrsantan from the Book of Boba Fett. Let's get into it. All right, let's start things off checking out the packaging. Got the nice rendering on the front of the box there. Got a little bit of gloss going on the actual image. Of course, he's got the green colorway to correspond with all the Book of Boba Fett figures. There is Krrsantan. Then we got the illustration on the side there. Another rendering there on the back. Number 4 in the line for Book of Boba Fett. Got a little blurb there telling you who he is. And on the side, got another rendering, just a neutral pose showing you what he's going to look like and what accessories he has. Plastic-free packaging going away. And then the bottom of the package, all the boring stuff. And on top, absolutely nothing. But enough about the box. We'll point out he came a little bit damaged here. Really not sure how that happened. This was a Amazon pre-order. Came in a box, nicely wrapped. Pillows, the little plastic pillows were in there. Box was undamaged, and yet got a little tear across the bottom here. So I guess maybe opening up the box at the Amazon shipping facilities, he got damaged. I don't know, but I'm going to open it, so I don't really care. So let's open it. All right, we've got Krrsantan out of the box. And he only has one accessory, so we'll take a look at it first. It's a big old rifle to go with a big old Wookiee. That is very cool looking. Really liking that. Got some scopes on the top. Actually does have some bluing down here on the barrel, so that's cool. Got some buttons or lights painted there. Not much going on the other side, but a very nice beefy rifle for Krrsantan. And then we take a look at Krrsantan himself, and he is a big old boy. Let's see, we'll throw a ruler there next to him. And yeah, he's about 7 inches tall. Yeah, it's about, we'll go 7 1/4 actually. So yeah, he is a very big figure. But let's check out his articulation. Got all this fur and stuff coming down off of his head. So as you might have guessed, not a ton in the whole head articulation game. Not much up, not much down, just a little bit. So he's not going to be looking around too much. Does have his very cool gold armor with the spikes. Looks like there's a little bit of a peg hole on there. Is there a... Yes, there is a peg on the blaster. So you can store his blaster on his back armor. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Armor. Yeah, that gets in the way of the armor a little bit too. He's a big furry character, so I'm not expecting a lot of articulation out of him, to be honest. Elbow. Yeah, just not even 90 degrees on the elbow there. Does have hands with the brass knuckles on them for beating folks up. It does twist. And let's see, this one has a left to right hinge on it. Both hands have left to right hinges on them, so no up and down. Does go all the way around, but yeah, that armor piece just really gets in the way. So not much articulation there either. Does have a cut at the center of the torso that's nicely hidden by the armor. So can get them to go back a little bit and forward a little bit. but that cut is nicely hidden. No cut below that. So any kind of side-to-side motion is going to happen up here in the mid-torso. The legs surprise me. That is a lot of side angle to the leg. Kicks out pretty nicely too. The fur down here at the bottom is kind of rubbery, so it gets out of the way. Even kicks back very nicely as well. So that is surprising. Knees, same as the elbows. Get 90 degrees there. No cut in the legs, all up in the thigh area. But it's a nice big open area there, so get a decent amount of swivel up there. Got a hinge down at the ankle. Going back, fur gets in the way, so he's not going very far. Kicking up, not a ton there either. Do have a rocker for a little bit, and it does swivel. So got a little bit more articulation in the foot. But yeah, the hips, very impressive. Do like the look of him. He's not just a Chewbacca clone. They've done a previous version of Krrsantan from the comic books, and he was basically just a Chewbacca clone with some armor on him. This is not the case. Looks like all new sculpt. Got very cool detailing on his armor. Got little symbols and everything on his belt buckle. Looks like possibly some Wookiee pelts on his belt. Former gladiator, so that might be some trophies there. Got a nice little pouch. But yeah, big, beefy boy. Just what you want from Krrsantan. But I'm going to get him posed up real quick, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, got Krrsantan posed up with his big blaster rifle there. And I'm going to be honest, he doesn't really like holding that rifle too much. You're not going to get many poses out of him. You're definitely not going to get him to hold it up in a firing position. A neutral pose or maybe a one-handed pose is about all you're going to get out of this guy. So this is one of those characters. He's big, he's beefy, he's furry. Not a lot they can do as far as articulation goes. So it's depends on what your priorities are. If you're wanting something that's screen accurate, looks very cool, I think you'll be happy with this one. If you're a person that is very much into articulation and posing, this might not be the figure for you. I think they did what they could. I personally am pretty happy with it. I will probably just stick his blaster on his back and just let him stand there. He cuts a pretty imposing silhouette without the weaponry, so I think I'll just stick him on the shelf empty-handed. So I'm pretty happy with him, but like I said, if you're into posing and articulation, other than the legs down at the hips, he is very lacking in posability. But hey, I have to be honest with you, that's the way it is. But that's all I've got for Krrsantan. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. Still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'd appreciate it if you could help me get there. That's all I've got for today. I will see you guys next time around.